everybody, my name is Seth K Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this. Alright guys, let's step into Photoshop. Let's start with today's tutorial. Alright, so let's go here. I'm going to use, let's click on new. I'm going to set here to 2500. I'm going to use pixels here. Guys, set here to 100 resolution. Just in case I just want to print it, I'll just set here to CMYK, but now it's RGB, and then set it to color white, and then that's all. Let me call it create. Okay, so we have something like this. Now let's go here. Let's set here new guide layout, and then I'll click here, set here to turn, set here to turn 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Now remember, you'll not be able to do all these stuff unless you tick here and you tick here and you tick here, and then you click on OK. Now we have this perfect here. Let's start with our background, and with that I want to start first with this image. Let's drag it into Photoshop, then let's leave it. Now I'm going to hold Shift and then Alt. I am using Photoshop CC 2018, and so it works like that for me. And then alright, now I'm also going to make sure it's in the middle of the whole thing, and then I'll click on enter, and then I'll go to filter, I'll go to blur, and I'll go to Gaussian blur, and then I am going to set here to 52.4, and then okay. That way it blurs like that. Nice. Also, I want to bring in some okay, this is one of the guys that purchased my graphic design blueprint, so I don't know how can I how can I get rid of it. Alright, so now let's click here, let's go for solid color, and then over here I'm going to set it to 2C0103. Alright, and I'll click on OK, and then I'll go here, I'll set it to soft light. Alright, now leave everything like this. It's not looking interesting now, but trust me, it's going to look better. Let's go in, let's bring our second image, this one, and drag it in there. I want it to be some light leaks as well, cause let's resize it. Now you all know Shift and then Alt to resize it. I'll release the arrow, and then okay, Shift and Alt to resize it. I want there to be light leaks over there because this is a party flyer. Alright, now over here I am going to set it to linear. Should I use linear dodge? Let me see. Yeah, linear dodge, and I'll give it a mask over here. Okay, you can see the mask over here. Click on your brush or use B. Now make sure caps lock is off. Increase the size of the brush. Also go here, make sure the soft round brush you are using, opacity, let's set the opacity to around 40, and then make sure here is color black. Increase the size. I want to mask here a little bit. Make sure here is clicked, guys, and then just drag it like that. Maybe drag it again. I think this one is okay. Click on my move tool, and then I'm going to put all this in a group. I'm going to call it BG, but I'm not done with the background. I want the background to be very rich, and so what else can I do to it? Maybe I'll add some exposure to it. And then the exposure over here minus 1.78, and then over here at the gamma correction I'm going to set it to 1.14. Alright, now I am also doing this because I want the text on it to stand out whilst the background looks kind of dark a little bit. Okay, so I'll click over here and then click on my brush to make sure caps lock is off. And then over here, don't forget to set here to 100%. We are using soft round brush, and then here's color black. Make sure here is click, guys, and then you click here, click there, click there, click there again. So let's look at it. You can see the edges. That way, everything is going to stand out, especially what's in the middle is going to stand out. Okay, so I think I like this. Also, let's bring in our third image. And this is going to make quite a big difference. Let's push it like that. I think this is the last thing I'm going to add to the background. Okay, so this one, let's go here, let's set it to overlay. Let me see, multiply. Let's see. Okay, multiply is also good. Overlay. I like overlay. Overlay makes the colors pop up. I think this is great. This is great. Okay, so now you can see everything looks nice. This is awesome, guys. Let's close it background. Now let's start also by bringing in our model. Drag the model in there, and then something like this. I want his head to great. Maybe push him a little bit towards this side, towards the middle. Great. All right, and then drag it here like that. Now you can see this is the middle. I want their head, both of their head, to go there so that it looks quite, interesting. Now let's give it a. Let's put it in a group first. Let's call it model. Model, and then let's over here. Let's give it a new layer. Let's clip the layer to it. Now click on your brush, make sure caps lock is off, decrease the size. All right, and then come here. Let's pick this particular color code, DF422E. Okay, now I want this particular one over here, and then let's set it to overlay. Nice. Also, let's come back here and let's pick a different color. Let's choose C20381. Okay, I want it to be over here, and then also over here, and then maybe also let's increase it around here as well. I think this is great. I think I'll stick to this one. Let me see. And then let's reduce the opacity maybe to around 50%, or let's make it 60 so the colors stand out. I think this is great. Let's close it, and then let's give it a mask over here. Now over here we need to mask it, so set it to color black. Make sure here is clicked, and then mask it so that it blends in nicely. I think this is also nice. Let's boost the colors up by giving it vibrance and then clipping it to it. All right, now over here let's give it 94. Colors are now popping out. I like it. Over here let's give it -2. I like this so far. This is awesome. And then let's also give it gradient map. It's quite easier. Gradient map is quite easier. Let's set it to black. Let's set it to white. Quite easier, right? You see, just done. And then over here let's set it to multiply. Nice. And then the opacity, let's set it to 52. Let's give it new layer, and then over here to here let's put it in a group. Let's call it photo. Right, let's open it, and then over here let's come back and let's pick this, drag it over there, and then release it. Now let's resize it a little bit, rotate it vertical, and then rotate it horizontal. So maybe something like this. Nice. Double click it, and then let's go to color overlay. Now click here. Let's give it this particular color, 29000C. Then okay, and then okay. Now let's zoom in for this. Make sure Control H to hide the line. Over here, let's give it a mask. Choose our soft round brush. Make sure your caps lock is off. Okay, and then make sure here's color black. Opacity and flow is 100. Here is click, guys, and then let's mask this side. Now let's reduce the opacity to around 50. Then over there as well. Maybe X to toggle and get here to white, and then maybe bring here in there a little bit. I think this is great. Now we are done with it. Let's start with our text as well. So I'll click on my text. But let me delete this one. I don't think I'll need this one right now. Let's just type over there, and then let's come and pick sexy up and then paste it over there. Now open your character. We are going to use Morgana. Here's it. Morgana. Okay, make sure this is also off. We don't want it to be italic. Or let's give it italic. But first, let's increase the size so that we can see it. So 906. Enter. Awesome. Now bring your lines, Control H, and drag it to the middle. Control T so that we can see the middle of it. Let's drag it somewhere here. Alright, somewhere here is good. Maybe come down a little bit. Alright. Now let's duplicate the sexy app. Okay, Control J to duplicate it. The one underneath, I want us to work on it. Now, if you're wondering how I got this, here is 10, okay? Here is 9 zeros, and then here is 0. Make sure here is 100, then here is 100, and it's italics, color white. That's all. Now, double click here so that we can go to the layer styles, and then we'll start working over there. Let's go to drop shadow. Okay, set it to color black. Make sure it's also multiply, and then the angle over here, or the opacity over here, let's set it to 77, and then let's set here to 19, over here to 38, and then over here to 90, and then that is it. Click on OK. So now you can see the effect. You can see the effect over here. Makes it quite interesting. Stands out. Now the one on top of it, I want you to double click it as well, so that we can give it outer glow. Outer glow. And then the outer glow, we are setting here to color dodge. We are setting here to 74%. Let's click here. Let's give it this particular color code, EE6489. All right. Click on OK, and then here to softer, and then the spread over here to 27. Let's give it 27. Here to 103, and that is all. Let's click on let me boost the opacity more. Let me see. Boost the opacity to 86 to make it stand out more, and click on OK. Okay, now it's standing out. I like the way it feels so far. Okay, but then I want us to do something. I want us to put everything in a group. Let's call it sexy up. All right, and then I want us to give it a mask. I want us to give it a mask as well. Okay, and then I want us to choose your brush. Set the opacity here to 90. Okay, increase the size. Now I want us to mask here. Make sure here is color black, guys. Color black. Here is click, and then mask here. Okay, so now that's it. Set the opacity here now to 100%. Now open it. Open it. Click over here and then give it a new system layer. Click on U. Right click here and pick custom shape. Custom shape, and then click here and come and look for this. All right. Now I want you to draw something like that. That size is good. And then come over here, set it to color white. Come over here, set it to no fill or no stroke. All right, and then over here I want you to rotate it counterclockwise 90. Now I want you to drag it over here, zoom in, Control T, and then just rotate it a little bit, and then move it with your arrow keys. Make sure it falls into the middle and it blends nicely as well. Okay, now we are done with it. Let's start with some few text over here. Oh no, let's click somewhere here. All right, and then let's pick AFMM. Let's just say that's the name of the organization organizing the event. All right, now I am going to use Montserrat for it. Montserrat, and then I am going to use bold over here for it as well. And then the size over here, I am going to use 50 for the size. and then drag it over here. Duplicate it and then bring it down. And then over here, but let's change it to present. It's what I like about party fly is that you can just do anything and it still goes. All right. Here's 100. Here's 100 as well. Okay. But then I don't want us to set it to bold, else it's not going to really stand out. So let's set it to regular. That way it stands out a little bit. And then also let's Control H to bring our lines, and then make sure AFM goes to the middle over here, and then present also goes to the middle over there. All right, this is great. This is nice. And then let's call it AFMM. Let's type some few text over here as well. So I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to type fashion show, and then paste it there. Now drag it up a little bit. Drag it up a little bit. Okay. Open your character, and then we are going to use back to black demo. Now guys, everything is going to be in the description for you guys. All right. If you already purchased my PSD files, and my graphic, you have patronized my graphic design blueprint as well, chances are you already have this as a package as well. All my favorite flyers. Chances are you already have all my favorite fonts as well. Okay, so let's push it over here. Now the back to black demo is regular over here, but then the font size we want to use 72. Great. And then make sure here is 0, and then let's make it italics as well. Over here, let's give it a particular color code FFBA72, and then click on OK. And then I would like to drag it somewhere here. Also, I would like to right click here and pick my rectangular tool, and then draw something like this. All right, make sure the stroke is off color black as well. Drag it underneath it, and then move it like that. Sweet. But I don't want us to just do that. Let's select both of them and Control T, and then rotate it like that, and then push it like that. Just rotate it a little bit. Now click over here, give it a mask. You can see we are using masking a lot over here. Let's close this one. Click on your brush, and then make sure it's a soft round brush, and then the opacity here is 100. Okay, make sure here is color black as well, and then let's reduce it. Then let's just clean here, just clean here as well. Reduce it, then clean here, then clean here as well. And so that's it. Let's put it in a group. Let's call it fashion. So let me type over here, and then let's pick 23 and paste it there. Now for the 23, I want us to go and use Montserrat as well. Okay, now over here I want us to use extra bold for it. Okay, and then over here as well, let's click and set it to color white. Nice. Now the font size over here, let's use 152.8. Quite big. Nice one. Let's bring our line so that we know where to put it. Okay, and then I think everything is set. I don't want it to be italic, so I'm going to take it off. Okay, now this is great. Also, let's type again, and then let's pick December or deck and paste it there. Now I'm going to drag it on top of it, and then Montserrat, we don't want to use extra bold. We want to use medium so that it blends and stands out nice. They work together nicely. Over here, let's use 89, and then let's make it all caps. Okay, now let's drag it, and then let's see how it looks like. I think this is good. Duplicate it and bring it down, and then let's make sure we are using small letter S. All right, make sure this is up. Now let's use Oracle Swatch. Okay, and then let's increase it a little bit. I don't like Oracle Swatch. Maybe I don't like the way. I don't like the S. Maybe I should use F. Right, F, because that's very nice one. Let's see. Let's use G. Right, maybe I'll use so small G will do. Okay, and then let's put everything in a group. And then let's see, double click here, and then let's go to drop shadow, and then let's set here to black, set here to multiply, and then over here let's set here to 5 8, and then the angle let's set it to 90, and then let's set here to 6, let's set here to 11, let's set here to 1 6. Okay, let's click on okay. Now also I want us to right click here and choose the ellipse tool. Somewhere here, click somewhere here, hold shift and then just drag it. Just drag it. Like that. Okay. Now I want you to drag it underneath or drag it into the folder. No, in fact, let's not drag it into the folder. Let's drag it underneath the folder. Okay. Make sure it's not in the folder. Okay. Double click it and then let's see which color, your own discretion. Choose a color, but make sure it's quite deeper, don't make it light. And then right click it, let's go to pattern overlay, and then let's set it to multiply. Click here and choose any pattern you want. Okay, but I like this one, so I'm going to choose this one. Multiply 100% and then click on okay. All right, now I like the way it looks like. I want to duplicate this one, and then I am going to take off this one over here and then make sure you go here, make sure the fill is off, go here, make sure it's white over here. Maybe let's set here to maybe around 5. Let's see. Nice. And then let's drag it in a little bit. Let's see. Okay, let's drag it out a little bit. Let's see. I like this so far. So let's put everything in a group. Let's call it date. So we are done with the date. But I think there's one more thing we can do with the date, right? So let's pick our text to this one. Okay. Now over here, click over here, and then let's see. It's not working. Let's go to path. Click over here, and then you can see it working over here like that. That's good. Now go over here. Let's pick Thursday, and then paste it over there like that. Nice. Now come back to layers. This is Thursday showing over here. Let's go over here, and then let's set the Thursday to Montserrat. Make sure here it's regular. Let's set the size over here to let's say 50. Let's see. Nice. Now click over here on our text tool still. Control T. Let's see. Hold shift and then just rotate it like that. Now I want you to hold shift and alt and then increase it like that as well. Let's make the size 40. Let's see. Nice. Let's make over here. Let's make it 100. Let's see. Let's make it 300. Let's see. Let's make it 500. Let's do it. Let go of shift and alt. Just rotate like that. Just rotate like that. I think I like this. Maybe I'll push it out a little bit as well. Remember, you can always experiment which one works best. Let's close everything and then bring Control H. Let's bring it here. Then let's drag it there like that. Alright, so I like this. I think this is great. This is great. Okay, so I'm keeping the middle in the bar here like this. This is great so far. Now the next thing I want us to do is go here and then pick hip hop, the hip hop, and then paste it over here. Now set here to 0, the tracking to 0. We are using Montserrat for it. We are using extra bold for it. Let's set here to 5 8, and then let's make sure it's also italics and then it's color white. And then over here, let's set it to 582 as well. And then let's move it here. Okay, in fact, let me set this one, let me see. Yes, I want it like this. Duplicate it and then bring it down. Now let's pick edition and then let's paste it there. Now I do not want it to be extra bold. I want it to be medium. So I'm going to choose medium over here. Same size, everything. Okay, over here, let's give it a different color. Let's give it FFBB72 and then okay. Nice. Now let's put it in a group. Let's call it the hip hop. Nice. Double click it and let's give it some shadows. Drop shadow and then multiply over here. 58 over here, 90 over here, 6, 11, 16 as usual. Okay, it makes it stand out more. I like it like that. Now Control T, let's also make sure it falls in the middle like that. You can see it goes through the middle like that. That is good. Okay, now we are done with that. Let's close this one well. Let's bring in some details over here. And so I'm going to pick this and paste it here. Now I am going to go here and set it to FFBB and 72. Now we are still using Montserrat. Let's use semi bold. Let's set here to 64 and then the tracking to 0. Now duplicate it, click on your move tool and then hold shift and move it that way. And then let's pick this. And then let's paste it there. Now hold shift and then drag it like that. I don't want this side. Okay. Hold shift and drag it closer. Now this one I want to set it to regular. Also here 64 italics. Let's set it to color white. Nice. And let's bring it quite closer to it. Select both of them, Control T, and then make sure they are middle aligned. Nice one. Duplicate this one and then drag it down here like that. Okay. And then what should we pick? Let's pick 7 sharp. Let's paste it there. Now I want to select 7 PM, and then we are using Montserrat as usual. We are using 64 as usual, tracking 0. Let's make it italics over here, and then let's make it semi bold. Okay, and then let's make it color. In fact, let's make everything color black. All right, let's come here, let's pick this, and then let's just bring it like that and then drag it down. Now Control T and make sure it is middle aligned, and then this one as well, make sure it is middle aligned down like that. Now over here, let's double click it, let's choose FFBB72. It's FFB. Let me start again. Double click it, let's choose FFBB72. Okay, and then I think we can put it in a group and we can call it details. Nice. Now let's do this over here. Double click it and then let's set the color white. Let's push it down here a little bit like that. Okay, let's type over here and then let's pick for reservation, but let's pick it here and paste it. Make sure it's one word. Okay, let's drag it here open the character, and then we are using Montserrat, we are using semi bold. The font size, let's use 44 over here, set here to 500. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see italics and then color black. Okay, then control T, and then make sure it is middle aligned. Okay, I like this. And then let's put this one in the group. Let's call it contact. Close it. This one, let's put it in the group. Let's call it shapes. Awesome. Now we are not done with this. Let's right click here. Let's pick ellipse 2. Just freehand draw an ellipse. Okay, like that. Make sure the stroke is off. So the fill is off, and then the stroke is white. Let's set here to 5. Great. Now let's drag it underneath this one, and then let's drag it here like that. Make sure control T, make sure it also falls in the middle like that. Drag it like that. Drag it like that. Drag it up, drag it up, drag it up. But drag it up like that until it catches here, and then let's draw it in like that as well. Because let's bring it here a little bit. Okay, now the reason why I am doing this is just to give it nothing serious, just let's give it a mask. Okay, just to give it some little effect. And so from here we can, in fact, let's rotate it as well and drag it there. Okay, and click over here. From here, make sure here's color black. We can mask this side. We can mask here, then mask here, like that. And I think this is great. Right? Let's zoom back. Let's see. I don't like how it looks like. Feels weird. Feels kind of weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag FM, fashion, and then sexy up, down. We can move to, let's drag it down. Alright, and then let's see a little bit up, and then let's see. Yeah, that is it, guys. That is it. Maybe the photo should drag the photo here too a little bit. I think it went too far. Let me drag here a little bit. So these are the little tricks that we do. Now I think we are done with it. But then the shape, I am not really happy with this. So what I'm going to do is, okay, so I think this way is quite better. I think we'll stick with this one. Okay, but then let's double click it, and then let's give drop shadow, and then let's boost the shadow to 70 or 80%, and then let's click over here, make it 140. The distance, let's do the distance 15. Okay, and then that's it. Now let's add some glue to it. That's the final touch. To give it this one, pick the brush to soft round brush, come over here, F9 6 C9. Alright, and then let's just hit here. Now let's go over here, let's set it to hard light. Also, maybe let's reduce the opacity to around 90%. Okay, another one again. Let's come here, FETA35, and then let's hit here. Now let's set it also to hard light. Let's set it to 85%, and then let's control T, let's use it a little bit, give it a mask. Okay, I want us blend this side out. Give it another one. This time we are choosing white. This is somewhere here. And then this time we are choosing green. Alright. Now the opacity, let's set it to 60. Nice. Let's put it in a group and then let's call it low. I feel like the white should be reduced a little bit more. Okay, so the white, let's set it to around 30%. And then that is it. And so guys, this is how you create a flyer like this. If you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all guys. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.